In the age before men, when the sky and earth were ruled by titans, there was one whose strength and pride stood above all others. Atlas, son of the mighty titan Iapetus and brother to Prometheus. He was a giant of terrifying power, tall as mountains with bronze skin like burnished stone, eyes glowing with stormlight, and shoulders broad enough to bear the heavens themselves. Atlas was a warrior, a thinker, and a leader among titans. Proud, fierce, unyielding. But his pride would soon bring him face to face with the wrath of Zeus. When the Titanomachy began, the great war between the Titans and the Olympian gods, the heavens themselves trembled. For 10 years, lightning and fire raged across creation. Mountains shattered, seas boiled, and stars fell from the sky. Atlas fought on the side of the Titans, leading their army with unmatched courage. He struck down thunderbolts with his shield, hurled mountains like stones, and roared against the storm of Zeus himself. But in the end, the Titans fell. Zeus, aided by his brothers Poseidon and Hades, overthrew the old order, casting the Titans into the dark abyss of Tartarus. When the gods came to bind the defeated Titans, Atlas refused to kneel. Even as his brothers were chained, he stood tall, glaring at Zeus. "You may rule the heaven," he thundered, "but I will never bow to you." The words echoed across Olympus. Zeus, in his fury, decided that Atlas's punishment would be greater than any other Titans. A punishment not of death, but of endless endurance. With a gesture, Zeus pointed toward the western edge of the world, where the earth met the sea and the sky curved into eternity. There, in a desolate land of rock and wind, he commanded Atlas to stand. Then Zeus lifted the heavens themselves, the great dome of stars, and brought them down upon Atlas's shoulders. "You who defied the king of gods," Zeus declared, "shall forever bear the weight of the sky, never resting, never free." Atlas staggered, his knees buckling as the heavens pressed down, but he did not fall. From that day on, Atlas became the eternal pillar between heaven and earth, cursed to hold the sky for all eternity. Centuries passed, empires rose and fell. Yet Atlas remained, unmoving, unbroken. His skin turned to bronze and his veins glowed like molten gold. Each breath was thunder, each sigh a storm. Sometimes mortals traveling to the edge of the world claimed they could see him, a towering figure beneath the stars, the Milky Way flowing across his back like chains of light. But none dared approach too closely, for the air around him shimmered with divine power and sorrow. One day, the hero Heracles came to Atlas's lonely land. He sought one of the golden apples of the Hesperides, the daughters of Atlas who guarded them in a hidden garden. Only Atlas knew the way. When Heracles arrived, he looked upon the Titan with awe, still holding the sky upon his shoulders. Atlas's voice rumbled like distant thunder. "Greater than mortal son of Zeus," he said, "what do you seek from one who bears the world?" Heracles explained his quest, and Atlas, seeing an opportunity for rest, offered a bargain. He said, "I will fetch the apples for you, if you take my burden for a while." Heracles, mighty and bold, agreed. Atlas carefully lowered the heavens onto Heracles' shoulders. The weight was beyond imagining, enough to crush mountains, but Heracles endured it. Atlas then strode away, free for the first time in ages, and soon returned with the golden apples shining like captured sunlight. But when he saw Heracles still beneath the sky, Atlas smiled slyly. "Greater than, I think I'll take these apples to Eurystheus myself," he said. "You can hold the heavens a while longer." Heracles, pretending to agree, replied calmly, "Very well, mighty Atlas. But could you hold the heavens for just a moment, so I may adjust my cloak for comfort?" Atlas, proud and unsuspecting, took back the burden. And in that instant, Heracles seized the apples and walked away laughing. The Titan's roar of fury shook the earth. And so Atlas remained, forever chained not by iron, but by the will of Zeus and the weight of the heavens. Even now, when thunder rolls and stars shift across the night, the ancients said it was Atlas shifting his shoulders beneath the sky. He became a symbol not just of punishment, but of strength, endurance, and unending defiance. For though his body was bound, his spirit never broke. So remember the tale of Atlas, the titan who carries the sky. He lost everything to pride, yet his strength became eternal. Would you bear the weight of the world for your beliefs, even if it meant suffering forever? Like, share, and subscribe for more timeless myths from the world of gods and legends.